Okay, so in this video, I'm showing you the 4 things you must add to your GoHighLevel offer so that it actually sells. And I'll show you how to set it up step by step together. Because right now, most GoHighLevel offers are dead on arrival. Same features, same pricing, same boring pitch. Everyone's heard it before. But here's the problem. Features don't sell by itself. You need to add that finesse to it. The offers that win don't have more tools. They have the right structure. By the end of this video, I'll show you exactly what to add, how to position it, and why it will make prospects feel stupid saying no. No theory, no fluff. This is the blueprint. So let's go into it now. I'm excited about this one. And I hope you are too. Leave a like in this video and comment anything. I'll reply to all comments. Okay, so before we go into the 4 things you need to put into your offer, you need to know how to set up the offer. You don't just want to say, oh, here's the offer, we do blah, 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 blah. No one cares. It's a weird way to do it. So this is the best way to set up your offer, okay? So this is like I guess this is a framework you can write down or copy. So you're going to say X, and we're going to go through each of these individually. Say Y, which is the offer. Say A or B and then close. Okay, so what are these words? What does say X, say Y? What is that? So let's go through that now. Okay, so the offer is the second part of this. So let's go through each one so you know what to do. And then right after, we're going to go through the 4 things you need to put inside your offer. Okay, so what does say X mean? So this is where you're going to build trust before you offer them. So okay, this part's genius. You're going to tell them what they don't need. So the way this works, if you watch my sales psychology video, here's your core offer, right? You want to have a price anchor. So you want to have a product or service that you do, which is 10 times minimum the price of this normal, your core offer. It's just there as a decoy. And if someone does purchase it, well, congratulations, you just got a high ticket sale. But the reason that's there is because you're going to lead with the first offer, the offer that costs 10 times more. So you can say to them, I've got an offer for £10,000 a month. But I'll be honest with you, your business doesn't have that much following, so your AI on your DMs probably wouldn't make a difference. You have your own funnels and that sort of thing, so I don't think the £10,000 option will be great for you. I'm just going off my head on that. But what that does is that builds trust so quickly. Then the customer's like, wait, what the hell? This guy is being so truthful. He's not even trying to upsell me and make the most money for this high offer. So now they're in a situation where they're like, you know what? Yeah, this guy is right. I don't need that one. But crafty business people will try to get me to that one. So I trust this guy now. That's the point of step 1. Say X. Say what they don't need. Then we're going into what they do need. So now we told them, and they're going to agree. They're like, yeah, I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. Boom. Now you go into your offer. You use the contextual knowledge that you have of the business to push them to this offer. So this is where you chuck in your great offer. We're going to go in how to create the great offer in a second. But this is where you chuck in your great offer. You say, you don't need this high package, but this one suits you perfectly. Here's why. Boom, chuck in the 4 things I'm going to tell you in a second. But it doesn't just stop there. And by the way, use contextual knowledge to push them to your offer. So if you're on the meeting with them, if you watch my sales psychology video, highly recommend. You know there's certain bits of information you need to collect from the person, from the lead, to push them to his offer. So you may know that they've been struggling with replying to their DMs because you've asked them before. Boom, now you can come in here and say, you know what? This offer is perfect for you because this will help you with X problem and blah, blah, blah. Okay, then you chuck in the 4 ingredients that we're going to go through later here, okay? It doesn't just stop there, okay? Next, we assume the sale. You assume the purchase. Then you say, then they're like, yeah, that sounds pretty cool. You assume purchase, say, have an A or B kind of question, which assumes the sale in their head. They already trust you. You've already given them a crazy offer. Now assume the sale. Do you want to go through PayPal or do you want to go through Stripe? Do you want to go monthly? Do you want to go yearly? And the reason this is powerful is that the question no longer is, should I get it? Yes or no. Is, yes, I'm getting it, but should I go for this package or that one? Or should I go with this payment process or that one? So the question of should I get it has been skipped. It's assumed it. And now the new question is, should I get this or should I get that? Okay, so now the last one is, you just close them. Now, if you're wondering how do I close them, I'll put on screen now. Watch this video. It's probably the best video I've ever made. The sales psychology videos, I put everything that I do in that video. Like, I put everything there. So watch that video. That video will tell you everything you should say on the sales call to put in which will help you close. Okay, so please watch that video right after this one. Okay, so watch that video, and from there you can close them. So that's the framework. I've gone through quite quickly because I don't want to waste your time. That's what you want to do. I hope you found it useful. Write that down. Okay, so tell them what they don't need, tell them what they do need, assume the purchase, and close. So what are the 4 things you need to add into your offer to make it irresistible? But one key thing, now this doesn't really work alone. You need to pair this with something, because offers don't become irresistible by adding value. They become irresistible by removing doubt. And what's the best way to remove a doubt? By adding a guarantee. Now you can come in and read these different guarantees that I put in here. Now, once you've added your insane value pack, beyond your imagination value pack, add in a guarantee. Now, you got different types of guarantees. They all do the same thing. It makes the customer feel secure in going with you. If this isn't here, this is quite fundamental. If this isn't here, people are more hesitant to go forward with it. If this is here, they're like, okay, I've got this guarantee. Let me try them out. This value seems too good to turn down, and there's a guarantee. I'm going ahead with this guy. That's the kind of position you want to be in. So you can do outcome guarantees, you can do pays for itself guarantee, you can conditionals, do the work guarantee. You can pause and read all of this yourself, right? Do that here. Add a guarantee next. Now, by the way, this is just one of 9 strats. If you want one-on-one support with me, plus all these benefits here, if you sign up to High Level with my link, you get 30-day free trial plus all the benefits there. There's even benefits there that there's even benefits I've added that are not even on that picture there. So as soon as you sign up, we'll have a one-on-one call, and we'll go through we'll analyze your situation and create a roadmap for you, custom for you, to get your first client, to get your second, blah blah blah. Wherever you are, we'll create a plan. So all that value for free. Sign up, and if you've already got an account, you can upgrade and get the same perks. So do that. The third thing you need to add is proof of performance. Now, if you watch my sales psychology video, you understand how important this is. Just think about this. Do you know when you go to a restaurant, you see one restaurant's packed of people, one has nobody in. If you were to place a bet, which of those 2 restaurants are better? Which one are you doing? It's the one which is packed, the one that's empty. Like, oh, this empty one's rubbish. That's why proof of performance is so vital. So if you're on 0 clients, you want your first client to be for free in exchange for video testimonial and a referral. Okay, that's it. That's a simple line of it. Then once you stack up these wins, once you stack up these referrals, you could put it on a funnel. You can see a beautiful example of this. If you click my link to join my affiliate program, that link first in the description, you'll see, you go to a funnel. Then if you just scroll down a little bit, you'll see 2 people and even more testimonials of my affiliates who talk about me. Proof of performance, right? You can do a similar thing with a similar funnel in GoHighLevel. So once you have first client, get video testimonial, boom, boom, boom. Because we as humans, we assume that other people know what they're doing, right? So if people are saying you're brilliant, they're gonna believe it 1,000 times better if you yourself say I'm brilliant. Okay, so proof of performance, that's what you really need to get this down. If you don't have any performance, work for free until you have them. People will say, okay, I'll work for free. That could be a grand slam offer. I'll work for free in exchange for a video testimonial. I'll work for free in exchange for a video testimonial and a referral later on if I do a good job. Done. That is why proof of performance is super, super important. Get that done. The last one is effort remover. This is like a slept on one, because a lot of people, they create an offer that's so good, but in order for someone to sign up, there's so much effort for them to go through. They have to do this, they have to do that. Try as much as you can to remove the effort of them signing up and the things they need to do. That may be just organizing it. So let's say there are steps for people to do. So for GoHighLevel, they need to put their details, they need to integrate things. Make it seem easy. Say after they sign up or before, we're just going to go through one meeting after to integrate everything. You only need to do that once. Try remove the cognitive effort they think they need to put into this, okay? So whatever you need to do, organize it better or literally just remove effort. That will be such a key lever in getting people to sign up, okay? And that is pretty much the 4 things you need. If you want one-on-one support, please sign up. I like talking to people. I believe I'm the only person on YouTube doing one-on-one because no one wants to do it, but I'll do it. I'll take the hit for people, because I know a lot of people starting up, or any part of the journey, they need that help one-on-one. So I'll provide that. So yeah, please sign up, and I hope this was useful. If this was useful and you got to the end, comment water bottle, and then I know you're a real one and you stay to the end. And comment anything you want. I reply to all comments. So yeah, that was that. Thank you, and yeah, like the video.